1922. The tempo of the city had changed sharply. The buildings were higher. The parties were bigger. The morals were looser and the liquor was cheaper. The restlessness approached hysteria.
A film from legendary Aussie director Baz Luhrmann. Today we're bumping in a sneak peek of The Great Gatsby.
Who is this Gatsby?
Do you know him?
War hero.
Mr. Gatsby doesn't exist.
Gatsby? What Gatsby?
The film is a star-studded cast. Leonardo DiCaprio plays the lead role, the Great Gatsby himself. Here's what he had to say about the character and the film's story.
I played Jay Gatsby, or Jay Gats in the film, a young man that came from humble beginnings, that sort of recreated himself according to his own imagination for the love of a woman named Daisy, who belonged to a different class structure than him. And I think he's very much the manifestation of the American dream of imagining who you can become and in a place and a time like America in the 1920s.
This film is absolutely stunning. The cinematography is reason alone to see The Great Gatsby. Carey Mulligan plays Daisy, Gatsby's forbidden love. She tells us what it's like to be part of such an epic production.
I've never worked on a film that's had such scale, but also such intricate detail in the design of it. And every costume and every set that I walk into, every time I put on a pair of Daisy's shoes or I wear some of the Tiffany's jewelry that we have on this film, I mean, if you're wearing you know, the engagement ring that Daisy has is just this enormous diamond, and the instant I put it on, you know, you feel different.
And bumpers, you'll be pleased to know your fave music stars have also made their impression on the film. will.i.am, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Florence and the Machine, just to name a few. The soundtrack is going to be phenomenal and brings the 1920s to the modern audience.
The idea of infusing hip-hop, the ideas of giving the 1920s that sort of modernism that, you know, that isn't going to separate you from being within that time period, but makes you understand the sort of cultural references and what it would be like if these people existed today.
It's dramatic, it's cinematic, it's great-o-matic. It's The Great Gatsby. Catch it in cinemas in 3D and Classified M.